Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best 2-in-1 laptops.
Starting at number 5.
Panasonic Toughbook G2. Panasonic's Toughbook G2 is a fully rugged tablet with an optional keyboard that transforms it into a 2-in-1 device. The Toughbook G2, which costs from $2,999, offers an enterprise-grade platform based on a 10th generation Intel Core i5-10310 UV Pro processor with 16 GB or 32 GB of RAM, 512 GB or 1 TB of NVMe SSD storage. It's a Microsoft secured core PC, and there's a variant with a quick-release SSD aimed at industry sectors with particularly data-sensitive use cases. Its rugged credentials include MILSTD 810H testing and IP65 certification for dust and water resistance. The Toughbook G2's 10.1-inch IPS display is sunlight viewable, with maximum brightness of 1000 nits. It's a 10-point capacitive multi-touch screen that works with fingers and the optional stylus, with selectable modes for gloved hands and rainy conditions. As well as a selection of standard ports, there's a configuration port which can be fitted at purchase time with a serial port, a barcode reader, a USB 2.0 port, a second Ethernet port or a thermal camera. Another configurable element is the expansion bay at the back, which can take a smart card reader or an HF/RFID, NFC reader. Optional accessories include docking units, vehicle mounts, battery packs and the stylus pen. The detachable keyboard adds 2 extra ports USB-A and USB-C, while the desktop cradle supports 4K output on 2 external 4K displays. Battery life with the standard 50 Wh battery pack is quoted at 12 hours, or 18.5 hours with the optional extended 68 Wh battery. Batteries are hot swappable, which is a key requirement for many field workers.
Coming at number 4.
Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio. The Surface Studio is an unconventional convertible laptop with a 14.4-inch screen that can operate in laptop mode, be pulled forward to cover the keyboard in stage mode, or lain almost flat over the keyboard in tablet or studio mode. Based on 11th generation Core i5 or i7 processors with integrated Core i5 or discrete NVIDIA GeForce RTX graphics, Core i7, up to 32 GB of RAM and 2 TB of removable SSD storage, this is a laptop that can be configured to handle a range of workloads, from mainstream productivity to demanding creative applications. The PixelSense screen has a maximum refresh rate of 120 Hz, which makes for smooth scrolling. The keyboard is a comfortable typing platform. The touchpad is a good size and it's compatible with Microsoft's Surface Slim Pen 2. If you go for the Core i7 model, you get a portable discrete GPU laptop that handles most creator and developer tasks with ease. It's not cheap. Core i7/D GPU models start at $1,800, but it can handle workloads from machine learning to gaming, and features one of Microsoft's best screens, which quickly converts from studio to stage to laptop.
At number 3.
HP Spectre X364. HP's Spectre X360 is a premium 2-in-1 convertible that comes in 14-inch and 16-inch form factors. We're highlighting the former, which actually has a 13.5-inch 3:2 touchscreen, available as IPS with 1920 by 1280 resolution, or 3K 2K, 3000 by 2000 OLED. Pricing currently starts at $1,000 with Windows 11 Home, an IPS screen, a 12th generation Core i5 processor, 8 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage. The premium element is evident in the higher spec models. You'll pay $1,630 for Windows 11 Pro, an OLED screen, a Core i7 CPU, 16 GB of RAM and 2 TB of storage. RAM goes up to 32 GB, unless you specify the OLED screen, in which case the limit is 16 GB. The Spectre X360's design and build quality also shouts premium, with the solid chassis featuring distinctive angular edges and cutaway corners, one of which houses one of the laptop's 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports. The inclusion of HP's tilt pen stylus is welcome, but you'll need to be careful not to mislay it as there's no on-chassis housing. Good security features, IR webcam, fingerprint reader, privacy screen option, and all-day battery life add to the appeal of this classy convertible.
Number 2 of my list.
Samsung Galaxy Book 2 Pro 360. Samsung's 15.6-inch Galaxy Book 2 Pro 360 is a thin and light 360-degree convertible 2-in-1 that currently starts at $950 for a configuration with a 12th generation Core i7 processor, 8GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD storage. Step up to 16GB and 1TB and you'll pay $1,150. That's good value for a solid performing laptop, especially the 16GB per 1TB model, although there's no discrete GPU option to bring high-end games and other graphically demanding apps into play. It's fine for most mainstream workloads, though, and the 15.6-inch FHD 16:9 AMOLED display shows off all content to great effect, with brightness going up to 500 nits if required. Usefully, you get an S Pen stylus in the box. Samsung claims up to 21 hours of life from the 68Wh battery, but in practice you can expect around 12 hours of video streaming and around 8 hours of wireless web use. If you need a decent-sized screen and 2-in-1 flexibility, this is an excellent all-rounder, which will deliver even more value if you are already invested in Samsung's Galaxy ecosystem. Samsung unveiled its third generation of Galaxy Book laptops at its Unpacked event on February 1, 2023. The new Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360 has a 16-inch dynamic OLED 2X screen, runs on 13th generation Intel Core i5 or i7 processors, and starts at $1,449.
And number 1.
Lenovo Yoga 9i, 14-inch. Convertible 2-in-1 devices that can be used in conventional laptop mode or as a tablet, and can orient the 360-degree hinged screen at points in between, can satisfy a variety of use cases depending on the specification. Leading the field, in our opinion, is Lenovo's 14-inch Yoga 9i, a premium 2-in-1 that currently starts at $1,320. The entry-level model has an FHD Plus 1610 IPS touchscreen, but the Yoga 9i's true glory is its vibrant OLED screen, which is available in 2.8K or 4K resolution. This is housed in a rounded and solidly built Comfort Edge chassis weighing 3.26 pounds. Inside, you'll find 12th generation P-series Intel Core processors, 16GB of RAM and up to 1TB of SSD storage, which deliver good performance for a wide variety of apps, although the integrated Iris-Say graphics rule out more demanding graphics apps and games. The edge-to-edge keyboard is quiet, although somewhat mushy of feel, and the touchpad huge. You get a 1080p IR-equipped webcam, a fingerprint reader and a decent set of connections, including 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports. You also get a stylus pen with the Yoga 9i, but there's no on-device housing for it. Another highlight of the Yoga 9i is its speaker system, which comprises a pair of tweeters in a rotating soundbar hinge and a pair of subwoofers on the underside of the chassis.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.